Hi everybody, hope you are doing well. So in this video we are going to understand that what should be done rightly so that we are able to effectively prepare for CAT 2022. Before we begin, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Juhi Narula. I have 12 years of experience in training students for CAT, GMAT and GRE. I also happen to be a life skills coach and a content creator. I've done my bachelor's in technology and master's in business administration. This is the Telegram channel. Please join the Telegram channel so that you get the notifications for all the sessions which I take. So I take sessions Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on Unacademy CAT for MBA and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 11 p.m., which is the Genesis batch targeting CAT 2022. These sessions happen on Unacademy CAT. Also, the special classes happen on Unacademy's app from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Now, it is always advantageous to begin early. So, there are many of us who would want to start early. There will be some people who would be very confident about their skill set and would want to push their preparation after 3 4 months. But my suggestion would be that it is always wise to begin early. Why? Because it doesn't help you create a lot of pressure. It gives you adequate time to build on your skill set. You have more time to build fundamental accuracies. So all these things are very important. You need to understand that every student is different and the requirement and the time needed to ace the skill set would be different for each of us. There would be some people who might be able to get concept clarity and accuracy and effective percentiles in mocks just after maybe 3 to 4 practice sessions. There would be people who would be needing 8, there would be people who would be needing 18. So it is always wise to begin early. It gives you a lot of advantage and it helps you, get effectively ready for your upcoming entrance tests. Now the question is, how do I begin? So first important thing is that decide that you have to start now. This is very important. Until and unless you are committed towards your goal and you have this strong desire to effectively do your preparation, then I would definitely recommend that you start now. This is very important. If it requires you to enroll for a program, I would sincerely recommend do so, because that helps you keep the momentum going, that helps you compare your scores, that helps you get better access to the sort of guidance that you would be needing for the exams. Now, how do we begin? Ideally, each one of us should start with a mock test. Now, a lot of students question us that, ma'am, in the beginning, when we don't know much, would it be right to start with the mock test? Yes. So, prepare. There's no need to prepare for the mock. Just go raw and see that what is your present skill set. It is not to test you, but help you analyze that what remains to be your strengths and weaknesses, and what are the areas where you would be needing immediate improvement. What are the areas where you are already doing good. At times we have this fear that we'll not be able to do well in verbal ability and reading comprehension, but then when you'll see the mocks, the situation might be different, or vice versa can happen. At times we are very confident about some topics, but when you give the mock, we realize that there is a lot more to do. So that sort of picture can only be clear in front of you once you have the scores of a mock test. So please do appear for the mock test. Now, whenever students appear for the mock test, I always recommend in-depth analysis. Just don't analyze in terms of the number of questions done right or wrong. Understand what are the passages that are creating trouble for you, what are the areas where you would need immediate improvement, then what are the questions that you are continuously doing wrong. Are you able to eliminate the answer choices effectively? Are you able to handle the stress? So all these little details, say you got confused between B and C. Now B is the correct answer, but you marked C. So what happened that you went for the incorrect answer choice? So such little details will help you understand that what is the journey that you need to take from here. Now, like I said, SWOT analysis is very important. So you need to identify what remains to be your strengths. So recognize the areas, uh, because then we would know that these are the questions that I'm doing well, and I need to maintain the consistency and accuracy there. We see a lot of students who say, for instance, I'm just giving you one example, that you realize that you are doing well in parajumble questions. So students would do what? They will just stop solving parajumble questions and they'll put more effort in the other areas. So it is wise to put more effort in other areas, but don't completely stop practicing those question types. It is very important that those particular questions in which you are doing well remains your strength till the end of the day, till the day you are going for your exam, right? That's very important. And the moment you are going to break the consistency, your scores will drop down. So that is something that we would not expect. Another is weaknesses. Identify that, what are the areas where you need improvement, where you are not doing well. Say for instance, you have realized that summary questions are troublesome for you and you're not striking any accuracy, so learn the strategic approach. Evaluate that whether your way to solve the question, is it correct or not. So this is again a very important advice that I would like to give you. Next, there is this area which we call workable area, where lies the opportunity. So you might realize that, okay, in some questions, say the topic can be odd one out questions, I am not doing very well, but I am not doing exceptionally well also. So it's somewhere in the middle, but I'm not scared of these questions. So you'll see with slight improvement you can definitely make it your strength. So please try and identify the workable areas where with less investment in terms of effort and time you will see good improvement. Now next is thread. This is very important. If you are solving a paper and the moment you encounter a reading comprehension, just for an example sake, I'm talking about this, and you feel like giving up, you don't feel like even reading the passage entirely, or you are very intimidated, or you feel scared, or you feel nervous, then these areas are the ones where you would be needing expert guidance, because your strategy, your mental strength is weak, and if you progress with the same sort of an attitude, you'll not see the improvement. So immediately take expert guidance here in the areas where you identify that these are the questions I'm really intimidated and I'm not having the enough caliber to encounter these questions in the mocks and exams. Now, what do we do? The first important step is to work on fundamentals. So, ideally, 2 to 3 months should be sufficient where you work on the fundamental strategies. Fundamentals, it is to know the concept, right? If you don't know the basic concept, then keep on practicing, it will not show any improvement. So it is important to know the basics, right? Then learn the strategies to solve the questions. I see a lot of students who are without a strategy while they are dealing with the question. So with easy questions, maybe without strategies you might get accuracy, but with difficult questions, if you are proceeding without strategies, you are going to be in deep trouble. So learn what should be the right approach to deal the questions. Then attempt mocks, but not in a rush, right? So you need to ensure that once you are sorted in terms of fundamentals and you know the strategies, then it is very wise to go for mocks and be regular in appearing for mocks, right? At least one mock in a week you should give, and you should see that where have you reached from where you have started. Now see, that is another reason that in the beginning I advised you to appear for a mock, because once you give a mock you have a score, and then you'll be able to trace the improvement. If it is happening, it's a positive sign. If it is not happening, then you should be alarmed. And if it is happening but with not the expectation that you have, then again it's time to assess your preparation, right? So any mock that you appear, it has to be followed by stringent analysis. So if you're appearing for, you say, investing 2 hours to appear for a mock, please invest at least 4 hours to analyze, because then you would know that, okay, I've given a mock, I've realized that this particular area is where it requires improvements, and then the next entire week you can work on those questions, you can practice sufficiently, and then see whether after working on those questions are you seeing the improvement in the next test. This can only happen when our analysis is strong, right? Planning is very important. So otherwise, there is no balance in preparation. Don't be erratic. Say someday you are working for 2 hours, someday you are not working at all, some days you're sitting for 5 hours, some days it's not an investment of 15 minutes. So be religious, right? This is very important, and this can only come when you have a plan ready for it. So make a plan, and at times we get very excited and we do make plans but we don't stick to it. So please understand, I always emphasize on this idea that consistency is the key. If you are not being regular, you'll not see the improvements, right? So to begin with, if you have to balance your college studies or your work, then I would advise that at least 5 hours of study apart from attending the sessions is what you should do, right? Now, further cover all the aspects of the exam while you're preparing. There are some students who would just want to do for 2 months, they would do quant and then they leave verbal for the end, or vice versa. Don't do that. You need to ensure that you are sufficiently covering all the aspects that includes DI, LR, verbal and quant, right? And in fact, there would be vocabulary questions and other management entrance tests, sentence correction, critical reasoning. So you should plan that what are the 5 entrance tests that you are going to give. So just don't be dependent on CAT. There are other great colleges also, and you should keep those colleges in your mind also. So it is very important that you have a 360-degree preparation, right? If you are just working on one area, one subject, then you will see that possibly there might be a jump in the scores, but the other areas would suffer, and that we would not want. So we need to perform well in all the sections in order to get a great percentile, right? Align your preparation in accordance with the exam. So say for instance you are working on the passages that are not tested in CAT, right? Or the difficulty level is easy, or the type of questions that you are going to encounter are different, then that is an effort, and effort is in the wrong direction. So please ensure that you're aligning your preparation with the requirement of the exam, right? Progress tracking is important, right? At times we see students that they would just keep on practicing without giving the mocks, without realizing how much time they are giving more with. They'll practice 100 questions, 200 questions, but you will see after practicing 200 questions again, we're not getting the result that we wanted. Then that means you made an effort, but effort was not in the right direction. How will you ensure that the effort is in the right direction? When you'll put in effort and see what is the improvement that's happening. So tracking progress is a very important part of the preparation. It's a wise thing to do, and you should always incorporate this step in for any exam that you're preparing for. Now motivation is important, right? So there's a festival, or the vibes are festive, but you're missing on the classes and you're going to party. I understand, yes, we are humans, we want to have some time, and you want to relax and enjoy also, but please ensure that such breaks do not happen very frequently, and that will only happen when you have great motivation. So if it's one bad day where you attempted one reading comprehension, you got none of the question right, it is not time to give up, it's time to practice more, right? So the attitude and spirit is also very important, right? And I always say consistency is the key. Effort and effort in the right direction and regularly will definitely ensure that you'll be able to reach to your dream college. Now you can be a part of the session. So I take a lot of sessions on YouTube. So I take sessions Monday to Friday. This is on an Academy Cat for MBA channel at 8 p.m. So we are currently doing a series of 100 not out. So you can be a part of it. For CAT 2022 aspirants, we are running this Genesis batch, which happens Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 11 p.m. So the advantage of these sessions would be that we'll be working right from the scratch. So this happens on An Academy CAT. You're most welcome to be a part of these sessions. The time is 11 p.m. So you will not have any other tuitions or involvements or college work. So it's pretty safe time, and you'll get your dose of preparation before you go to bed. So please do join me in attending the Genesis classes that happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 11 p.m. The sessions happen on An Academy CAT. Also, I take special classes on An Academy's platform. So you need to download the app and unlock it using the code JNLive10, and you can be a part of those sessions also. You're most welcome to join. Use the code JNLive10. These are the upcoming batches, so you know what is the strategy. If you feel that a professional help is going to help, and I personally feel that if you basically are a part of the batch, then you become very regular, you become consistent, you come to know what other students are doing, right? And then the sessions are more in detail, and then there are quizzes, and there's so many benefits. So please do enroll. Don't waste another few months just to think about it and plan about it, right? So if you are for cat, then you can go for our 6 month subscription. So this will help you prepare for your cat and other management entrance tests also. This is the subscription fees for 6, 12, and 24 months in case you go for Iconic subscription. So Iconic subscription is an advanced subscription plan where you get live classes, you get structured courses, you have a person who's going to handhold you in your entire journey of preparation. Then there are workshops which help you boost your scores. Then there is a strategy created, how do you plan. So the study planner is provided to you. So there are a lot of amazing benefits for Iconic subscription. You can choose a subscription depending on which year are you going to appear for cat. And please do appear for the mocks. So these mocks are happening on an academy's platform. These mocks are free, and it's not just the mocks but analysis reports, live solutions. So there's going to be a lot of things provided to you in the results. So should be very very helpful. You'll get to know a better picture of your preparation in case you're going for cat 2021. If you enroll, you can use the code JNLive10 to get a 10% off on the subscriptions and to enroll for the mocks, which are free. So I hope you're going to implement the strategies. Please do like, share, and comment and help spread the word. Keep working hard. Remember, consistency is the key. Take care. God bless.